first sit-in occurred on February 5th, 1960, when 4 African American students walked into a whites-only lunch counter in North Carolina and asked for coffee.
When service was denied, the students sat patiently. Despite threats and intimidations, the students sat quietly and waited to be served.
The civil rights sit-in was born. Sometimes they would be pelted by food or ketchup. Angry onlookers would often try to initiate fights that would never happen. Any violent reflection would have negative effects on the situation. Sit-in organizers believed that if the violence was contained on the white side of the community, that the world could see the virtue in the events that occurred afterwards. Some African American students also believed that non-violence was the key to winning the fight for civil rights. Some of the immediate results of this sit-in that happened in North Carolina led to more students joining the cause. For example, 300 more students joined in the protests of Woodworth and flooded the lunchroom counter and at a local cafeteria. And also, by the end of March, the movement had spread to 55 cities in 13 states. Eventually, the media caught hold of the sit-ins and caused a lot more attention to come towards the African Americans' struggle for civil rights. On August 28, 1963, thousands of people came to Washington, D.C. for a protest, a rally called the March on Washington. The rally was called on for the jobs and freedom of the African Americans. Even though most of them were free, the rally was called on for jobs and freedom of the African Americans. Even though most of them were free, the contempts and threats African Americans faced on a daily was overbearing. There were over 200,000 people in attendance, not just African Americans. There were also whites, Mexicans, different ethnic groups were there to support the civil rights for African Americans.